Hello, welcome everyone to this open session. We're going to be talking about movies that shaped us. I'll start. The first movie I ever saw at the cinema when I was 8 years old was Jurassic Park, and it was the most terrifying experience of my life because I'd never been to the cinema before, and the screen was huge, and the sound was huge, and there were huge dinosaurs on screen. And I remember in multiple occasions hiding underneath the seat of the at the cinema. But it was an absolutely amazing experience and I will never forget it. And Jurassic Park is one of my favorite movies because of it. Who else wants to talk about a movie that shaped them?
Jurassic Park is the first one, yeah?
Yeah,
When
the first one.
yes,
The best one.
dinosaurs describe it incorrectly in this movie. Like this movie all very influenced me because I became big fan of dinosaurs, and I still
Same, same.
is I still watching like a lot of YouTube videos about paleontological researches. Like I read new studies about like how really T-Rex sounds or what tails had Spinosaurus like all these articles. And yeah, like I remember this movie, and it also like it was like I had like eureka moment, aha moment, like wow, this is what I will like, this is what I need. So yeah, I it's relatable to me also, this movie about dinosaurs. But my movie, like what changed me even most than dinosaurs, it was movie The Mummy, with Brendan Fraser in main role. And like after this, I became obsessed of Egyptology, and I even when I started my study, when I came to university, I find that the books about ancient language of Egyptian, and learned how to write in Egyptians, and I still can write some words in this hieroglyphs. And like this movie changed me so much. And when I was kid, I take my dolls or wrap them on the some materials and buried them in the sand. And after like make this excavation, I will try find my dolls like mummies in the sand. And I also learned how to make sphinx and pyramid from sand. Like, oh, this movie changed me a lot.
Awesome. Um, I'm trying to
Oh,
imagine you like burying your dolls in the garden. That's
well, it was not in the garden. It was on my neighbor. Like in Ukrainian village, we don't have this. We very open in Ukrainian villages,
yeah, yeah.
and like near the yard of my neighbors, there like was huge. I don't know how, bench of sand, bench, not bench, like I don't know how it's in English. Kupa. And they have a lot of sand
Mm.
because they like building something, or I don't know.
Okay, like a building
And
site. Yeah.
yeah, and kids played on
Hmm.
this sand, and like we buried in this sand those some dinosaurs, like, and we never found them.
So they're still there, probably.
Yes, they're there, yes. And these dolls already became ancient because it's from early 2000s.
Oh, funny. Anastasia, what did you want to add?
I want to add that if someone like watching films about dinosaurs, it is released an interesting mini serial. It's about 7 episodes of even 5 about how our civilization born, and first series first episode is about from bacteria to dinosaurs, and pictures is really great, and quality of videos is amazing. I started watching this serial, and I have watched only the first episode, but I was shocked that of quality of pictures and interesting information. And I remember you said about dinosaurs, and I remember that serial.
Is that the
And
one
when
called Life on Earth? Life on Earth?
Maybe yes. I don't remember exactly the name of it. I can find.
There are a lot of documentary or series like that narrated by David Attenborough, and he's got such a fantastic voice. If you ever needs to be soothed, you should look up David Attenborough documentaries. He's fantastic.
And when do you remember National Geographic made awesome two serial about dinosaurs and about mammals, big mammals like mastodons and like so on. And they like make this reboot with new technologies and with big quality and with more accurate to modern knowledge about these animals.
Yes,
Yeah,
life on our planet. Life on our planet. Yes, it's that serial.
So yeah, we were very shaped by a movie about dinosaurs. I think it most all millennials like had this obsession of dinosaurs and like maybe mummies.
Not everyone.
And, you are special, yes.
I was gonna say,
But maybe
I saw an article the other day that said if your kid is obsessed with dinosaurs, they're probably really smart. And I thought,
let's try. Yes, let's try. So, Vitaly,
I agree with Yana, because when I was small, I collected not I want to say that it was my parents. They were my parents who collected small figures of dinosaurs, and I remember that there were even different names of their Tyrannosaurus Rex and different and others. That's yes, there were 20 or even 25 years ago. They were really popular. It was something fantastic.
Yeah. Before we came to Italy, Sandy, you always say that I'm cult leader.
Uh-huh.
But when I find out that my nephew had little bit interested in dinosaurs, I bought him an encyclopedia about dinosaurs. I bought him these figures of dinosaurs. Like, you should become part of my cult. So yeah, I made it.
And it's not necessarily cultish, it's just passionate. Just want to show
Yeah,
you.
let's call it this way.
Yeah.
Let people believe this.
Okay, we scared off
Vitaly,
another person.
did you was obsessed of robots or aliens or
No,
sci-fi
not
movies?
actually. Yeah, I was more obsessed on sci-fi books in my childhood, and I thought of a movie. Like there was an primary question was, what shaped you? What shaped every one of us? And I thought that I cannot name one, because in different periods of life, different movies shaped. Like there were, when I was a child, many Soviet movies and Russian movies were just everywhere, and somehow it shaped me. Somehow I learned some of
Against your
that's
will, yes.
about what?
Shape it against your will.
Against my will, actually, yeah. But they were not that bad, actually. They were very controversial. Like, it's the way that propaganda works. It gives something good and something bad at the same time. Like there was some conscientious things, like some kindness and friendship and all that ideals, and that in the same time the reduce of personality, the elimination of personality itself, like everyone should be the same, like, and that's not the point. And what I was talking about was that in every period of time, different movies influenced much. Like when I watched Matrix, it was just a game changer. And as I watched it another time, as I already talked about it in some of lessons, that my favorite one was The Origin of Species by Mr. Not Mr. Anderson, but Mr. Smith.
Mr. Smith.
Yeah, Mr. Smith. And that precise monologue remains my favorite one, and it shaped me a lot. Also, the movie Valley of Flowers influenced me much, about the thieves who first robbed some carriages passing through the Silk Way, and then first they robbed and stole some material stuff, and after that they started to rob something unmaterial, something sacred, something very spiritual, I can say. And this is the standard story of the demon who wants to be a human and a human who wants to be a demon. That's just amazing one. I don't like simple movies, like very
I never
special
actually I
ones.
even never saw this, like how a layer of flowers.
Valley of Flowers.
Valley.
Valley of Flowers. It's not just of amazing plot, it's of amazing views. It's
Mhm.
very
Mhm.
beautiful
And
movie.
and ideas. Okay, can you please send me in my messages the snippet, like,
Yeah,
because I'm
sure.
interested.
I'll
Thank you.
share it in group chat
Hmm.
because it's this film is worth watching.
Mm.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Dead
and
Cake.
by the recent ones, I was very impressed by the Whale movie that won Oscar.
I am. I still haven't seen that yet.
I
Um,
the same.
Definitely
I
watch it.
should.
You should definitely watch it. It's amazing.
Dead Cake, please
And the
don't
one
run
that
away. We've had 3 people join and then disappear when they hear us talking. We don't know what's wrong with us.
Maybe they feels like something dangerous happens here.
Some
I
dangerous.
don't know. Yes, like it's interesting. In which moment they join it and understand that no, it's not my cup of tea. I should go on.
Sorry, keep going, Vitaly.
yeah, I just wanted to name a couple of directors that I think that are worth attention. It's Francois Ozon, definitely. Almodovar, definitely, and The Night on Earth, who's I should Google it.
Can you put these in the
I
chat? Then I'll add it to the description of the video.
did anyone watch the movies of Guillermo del Toro?
Yes, yes.
Because I love him. I like.
Mhm.
I watched almost all of him movies except the
Oh,
last one about Pinocchio.
Jim Jarmusch, the name.
I just open a chat and read this message from Sandy, and it was from Oxford languages, and I read it as Orthodox languages. Guys,
Dead
I,
Cake, would you want to join the discussion or are you just listening today? Up to you. No pressure.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
My connection is not good. Don't know why.
Okay.
I missed some phrases and words while I was, well, from the time I was joined. But I definitely heard The Valley of Flowers, and I agree, it's very beautiful movie. But I think not everyone have this patience to watch it because it's how to say, it's not dynamic in some parts. Sometimes it's like slow, and well, if you don't like this kind of movies, slow movies, it can like, well, it can be
You can get a bit bored.
somehow boring. Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you have the patience to sit and watch everything, I was impressed so much during that time that I made a YouTube fun video about this movie. I'm sorry for coughing. And the main actress, so beautiful, Milan Giampano, she's just like a goddess there, and really, really impressive movie, really beautiful, and just highly recommend to watch it.
Are there other movies that shaped who you are, Dead Cake?
Oh, I'm not sure about shaped me. I just
Influenced you.
I can say I haven't thought about it because I just remembered that you have this open session about movies. Which movies? Oh, and I heard about Del Toro. I love some of his movies, not all. but definitely, and this is the difficult part because I forgot the name in English. If I remember it right, it would be orchid, like
Orchid.
притулок.
Let me have a look.
Shelter.
Shelter.
Укрение,
Maybe shelter.
shelter. Shelter.
Yeah, it's about like when the building, when the kids who have no parents, when they growing up there, and it has the name, this building has the name, and I forgot it. Okay. Well,
Shelter?
maybe someone Google it. Give me a second. I'll just search for it. Shit. Oh shit. Oh, Hellboy, by the way, the old movie. Well, comparing to Orphanage. Okay.
Orphanage.
Similar to Orchid, yeah. Sorry. So Orphanage, then 1 second again. Yes, I'm Googling all of it. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Shit. Oh, you're recording. I'm sorry for swearing.
That's okay. I think we often swear in these sessions. No one's
Pan's Labyrinth.
Pan's Labyrinth. Yeah,
Uh,
that one's
Pan's
terrifying.
Labyrinth.
Oh,
Yes, and another one. The name with the devil. Jeez. Okay, where are you? Where are you? Sorry. 1 second, please.
has everyone else seen Pan's Labyrinth? Put it in chat.
Yes, I saw, and like after this, I actually first in my life I was interested actually who made this. Because I never pay attention like about this name of directors of movies, but after this movie I like who made this, just who made this, and after this I started to watch movies of Guillermo del Toro because it's changed my perception of movies, because it's not just movie, it's what director want to say you. So it's I first in my life I noticed the style of director in each movie. It's like you will understand that you watch movie of Guillermo del Toro, just one pictures you see and you understand that it's the same director.
Yeah.
And another one movie, it's The Devil's Backbone from him. There's like the three of his movies which I like the most.
The Devil's Backbone.
Yes. Have you seen them?
I haven't seen The Devil's Backbone. Yeah, that's got
Homework.
Yeah, homework for me.
And for me, just guys, I just listen it all to you, and I understand that I will watch all of this because it's really good movies. But also, I want to talk not just about movies, but also about TV series, what shaped us. Because, for example, me as person was made by 3 TV series like Xena, the Princess of Warriors. Yes, I'm old.
Let me name the second, Charmed. Was it?
Again?
Charmed.
Charmed.
Усі жінки відьми.
No. Actually, no.
No?
It's Buffy the Vampire Slayer. And
That's the other team.
yes, and we were different teams. So Xena, the Buffy, and Hunters on Ancients. Like it's series about archaeologist and like when she
Archaeologist.
yes Sydney her name is the name of character, and like it's not just shaped me as a person, it's also shaped me as a woman, because all main characters is strong women who want that, who know what they want, and they just ready to fight for their like wishes. And like yeah, I was literally obsessed by these TV shows, and I still love them. Actually, I still love them, and they changed me and changed my perception of a lot of topics, because as I often told like I like vampires, yes, I like mythology, and I like archaeology, and all of them is on this TV shows. And after school I run very quickly, because I wanted to see these TV shows on TV. Yeah, it was on 16 o'clock and 17 o'clock.
Yeah.
after cartoons.
Olia, welcome. If you want to join, just feel free to speak up or put your hand up, or you can listen if you prefer. But it's nice to have you here.
Hello, everyone. This is my first time with Balakun,
Welcome.
because before I visited a program Teacher for Ukraine, and I'm so glad to be here. I was late, unfortunately.
That's okay.
I'm so
Me
sorry,
too.
and I
Welcome.
It's all right.
and I skipped the topic, but as I understand correctly, you share about your favorite serials in the childhood, yes?
Yep, or movies. Yeah, movies or TV shows.
What
I
shaped
even
us?
for me the best maybe The Adventure of Jackie Chan.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Aw.
yeah, so what I waited for after school, and maybe someone knows about Sailor Moon or
Oh,
Sakura.
yes.
It's so nice, and I also watched like The Witch. I forgot the original name in
Charmed.
English. Charmed. Oh yes,
Yeah.
Charmed.
Yay.
Charmed. He charmed. Yeah. Cool.
And
Yeah, we
another team
mentioned it
came.
already.
Another team.
No, actually, I watched both. I watched like it was school years, so I watched just everything what was on TV, and sometimes it was not by my will. There were like soap operas from the countries like Argentina and others.
You definitely need
No
to
one?
listen. You definitely need to listen open session about different between generation, because on that session we talk with Rebecca from Mexico, and she we talk about millennials, but we also talk about our when we young, when we kid, we watched all these soap operas on TV and mentioned a lot of Latin TV shows because like it was also common and for Rebecca from Mexico. So it's very interesting experience.
Okay, thank you. I should just watch. Also, I don't believe in these categories like millennials and other stuff. Sorry. They are
Well,
wrong.
I just realized that when, well, I'm not sure how old you are, Olia, but when we were kids, we probably had to share the TV with our siblings, so we didn't get to watch whatever we wanted all the time. But these days, kids have their own iPad and they can watch whatever they want. They don't have to fight with their
Yeah,
siblings.
and then was no internet there.
Yeah.
And they don't need to fight like literally.
But it
You didn't have on
had
your
a
TV
special
Santa Barbara.
like it had a special charm because all movies or serials was so so amazing. Like now it's not so
Not
big
so
spirit
special.
for watching.
Yeah.
Yes.
I remember when you had to wait a week until you watched the next episode.
Yes.
Oh, I hate this. I like to watch
There are actually some platforms that make us wait for a week or so. Like it's not Netflix who issues all the episodes at once. So we can
But
have
in Lost, if you
a bit
skip,
nostalgia. Yeah.
yes, but now if you skipped some series, you can watch it in another time. Like it is available for forever. But in that time, if you skipped, you lost everything.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. I remember, do you remember that TV shows Fabric of Stars, Fabrica di Rock? And
Oh my God.
I remember that it shows at Saturday in the night, and it was forbidden for me to watch TV at night, and the repeat of that series was in a week or it was on Sunday, and repeat was on Saturday, and I had to wait a week to watch previous episode. Yes. How can I could believe? I can't understand. Now we can say everything on YouTube, Netflix, all episode 1, 2, 3 times.
Yes, and a lot of modern Ukrainian artists, singers are actually from that show. Like for example, Dima Serha it's from this factory. Коля Serha, yeah. Yeah. And we have this like two brothers, Blondie,
Borisenko.
twins, yes.
Borisenko. Dantes also.
Yes, Dantes and Aleynik. Yes. Aleynik is alive. And
unexpected question, actually.
In Ukraine, no. In Ukraine, it's actually
Rhetorical one.
yes. And yes, I remember this a lot of scandals we have this with this the Factory of Stars. Yeah, it was good time.
Karaoke на Майдані.
Oh yeah.
Please, let's get back to movies.
And it's all TV shows that we have in Ukraine, and Sandy, she didn't know all of them, and we need another special open session for Ukrainian project on TV to show
About
them
cringy projects.
Oh
mean.
yeah, especially cringe project, but they were awesome. They feel very nostalgic and warms my heart.
Sandy,
We just
you're
have
blessed
to
with not
retranslate.
knowing. Don't say yes. Don't say yes.
Do you guys remember, because I was just remembering because someone said Pan's Labyrinth. Do you remember The Labyrinth and The Dark Crystal? Or am I too old for you guys?
David Bowie, Jennifer Connelly. Yes.
Yeah. The Dark Crystal was a favorite in our house. We watched it so many times. More than The Labyrinth, I think.
I need to watch this movie again. From time to time, I'm just rewatching movies I like. So I think it was so many years the last time.
It's very interesting experience. You know, when you loved something in as a child, and when you rewatched it again, you might be surprised why actually you like it.
I love it when
But
you also
sometimes-
pick up like different
but-
meanings of like, oh, I didn't see that
yeah.
before.
Yeah, but sometimes, especially it happens with me. It means that as a kid, I had actually very good taste. To say also, but you know, when you become adult and when you watched this, for example, movies or cartoons, you really understand these meanings that you didn't notice it on that time as a kid. It's very interesting because, like, for example, when I was a kid, when I watched this cartoon, The Lion King, I actually didn't think about that fact that Mufasa is the only one male on the pride, the family, and it means that Simba and Nala are actually siblings. And that was okay for me. I didn't notice at this moment. But now I have some questions, some questions.
I should rewatch all that movies, cartoons. I don't remember exactly the plot of the.
Well, Disney's remaking a lot of them as, you know.
Yes, the King of Lion. I watched not cartoon but a film, a movie. Yes, it's rather interesting. But I think how many years ago it filmed? 5 maybe, or even more. When I was a child, I like kind movies, cartoons, and all of them were about animals. And my favorite film is Dr. Dolittle. I think all children. It was a dream of all children to have an opportunity to understand animals and can speak with them. That is why I like that film.
My dog talks to me all the time. She's always interrupting.
From time to time, I tell my cat about my day or some interesting stories, but he usually doesn't answer me, unfortunately.
Well, cats
So
are a little
rude,
bit
so
odorous
rude.
like that. Does anyone
guys, I
have-
remember.
Yeah,
Ah?
go ahead.
I just remember it when I was a kid. We saw this first movie based on the game, and we were so excited about this movie that we started to fight to each other, because on my street we have a lot of kids, and we all fighted because we saw Mortal Kombat. And we sing this main team to and fighting like we are characters from this movie. And when I watched this new movie, like I was so disappointed because it's not as good as that old movie when I was a kid. Yeah.
Yeah. Does anyone have you know how sometimes you read a book and then you see the movie of that book and it's completely wrong? Does anyone have an example of where the movie was as good as the book?
Green Mile,
Oh yeah.
great
Yeah,
movie,
that's a good one.
great book. Yes, it's one of this example when I saw a movie and I read a book, and yes, like some lines was missed, but the main topic, the like effect of this movie and book was actually the same. That's
Mhm.
why I like them.
Olia, did you have one?
Yes.
And what about Fight Club?
Fight Club.
For me,
Oh, sorry. Olia,
for
you go,
me
and then Vitaly.
yes, for me it's Lord of the Rings.
Mhm.
The movie is much more interesting than the book, and the sequel, Hobbit, is also for me is better. And maybe for I don't know how it's translated in English normally. I don't know original name, like Chronic of Narnia.
Chronicles of Narnia. Yeah. They're really good as well. Both of those are made in
But
New Zealand.
I like the book too. I like the book too, but the movie isn't worse than a book, and it's so rarely.
Yeah. So Vitaly, Fight Club, I think we've talked about this before. I have never read the book, but I remember you telling me it was great.
I think that they both are great. So
Yeah.
like,
I don't know why boys so like this movie. Like every time when I speak with a guy, they it's my favorite book or it's my favorite film. And like, what's so amazing about this movie? I don't know. But every time, every time.
actually, it's a very depressing one. It's about
really?
consuming society. It's about
So horrible.
yeah.
I think it
not-
depends on taste, simply because one of my favorite movies, I love movies from different genres, and one of my favorites is Raid Redemption. So there is less meaning than in Fight Club, for example. So everyone goes silent. I'm sorry. Keep going.
I'm trying to. Red Redemption sounds. Oh, I see. I remember.
Raid Redemption sounds like action movie with fighting, blood. It's like typical action movie with fights and blood. That's it. That's the plot.
But sometimes the stupidest things is make your life like better. I don't know. It's okay to like something stupid. For me, for example, I like to watch Korean dramas, and like I have a new episode of Death Game, and like I just waiting when I will watch it because it's good. But like someone thinks that Korean dramas are stupid, but I don't care. They are good.
Well, it's just like
But is
you
there
have
is,
your own
is
movies for entertainment, and that's good, I think. It's just tastes. So and I'm actually don't like to compare like, you know, the book with the movie because I don't know, for me it's just like adaptation. It can be based or like based on the book, but it could not include some parts of this, and that's normal. But sometimes, yes, sometimes some movies bad, sometimes books are worse than movies. So all depends. By the way, I'm sorry again, Sandy, that one movie, The Thing, it's actually based on the book. So
Yeah, I was looking that up last night. It's added to my list. Every time we have a discussion about movies or TV, I end up with more things on my list.
that's nice.
Yeah, it's good. Okay, we've got about a minute and then I've got to go, unfortunately. Lovely people. Anyone else got any final thoughts about a movie that we should know about?
I recommend everyone to watch The Help. It's about people in America and difference between white and black people. And it's so nice movie. It's like Green Mile, but maybe more kind, I suppose.
I see.
I recommend to watch.
Yeah. Anyone
I'm
else?
sorry, can you repeat the name of the movie?
The Help. The
The
Help.
Help.
I'll put it in the chat.
Yes, please.
Anyone else?
I want just to add that like every movie, every cartoon, every TV show, what affects you, it's actually wonderful because they make you like very beautiful vitrage from different pieces of different colors glass, and when lights comes through this vitrage, it shows absolutely unique pictures of the world. So view works like this vitrage. So I think it's wonderful. And in Ukrainian Twitter, we have this phrase, I don't know how to translate it into English, morальна потвора. In some topics, we will describe what movies make you моральною потворою.
Actually, just remember that after I first watched the movie The Silence of the Lambs, it was a start of my interest in this topics when you know, search articles about serial killers and other stuff.
Hannibal
and you,
topic.
You and Yana,
yeah.
you and Yana have lots
Yeah.
to talk about.
Yes.
So yeah, that one movie definitely shaped me.
Yeah, it was like dark side of shaping my movies, but yeah, it definitely was. It definitely was.
Anastasia, any others you want to mention?
I only wanted to add that every movie, every cartoon, every TV show, they have their audience, and I think that every film can inspire someone, and all of us have different taste, even taste of films, and watch film, read books.
Yeah. Vitaly, anything else you want to add?
I just remember that I missed one of the directors. It's Jean-Pierre Jeunet, the French one, and he's very well known for Amelie movie, but he has many amazing movies also. They are of the same spirit, of the same vibe. They're just amazing.
Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, I better go. Let me stop recording. 1 sec.